tornado has struck a popular tourist island in Italy, killing at least 2 people. At least 2 people have died as a result of a tornado that struck the Italian island of Pantelleria. Another 9 people were injured, 4 of them in critical condition. The powerful whirlwind overturned cars and tore off roofs, also damaging the coastal road. One of the rescuers admitted on air to a local TV channel that the picture in general resembles apocalyptic. Among the dead is a firefighter on duty. Along with another man, an 86-year-old local resident, he was traveling in a car during the storm. The Mediterranean island of Pantelleria is known for its volcanic rocks and hot springs, making it well known to visiting celebrities. A large fire broke out in Spain near a luxury resort. People are being evacuated. In Spain, near the resort town of Estepona, started a large forest fire, which has already killed 1 person. This is reported by Reuters. Reportedly, because of the forest fire was evacuated 939 people. And while extinguishing the fire, a 44-year-old firefighter died. The fire has already scorched about 2,000 hectares of the densely tree-lined area known as Sierra Bermeja. More than 300 firefighters are reportedly working to bring the fire under control. Several roads along the Mediterranean Sea have had to be closed due to the fire. As of the end of August, wildfires had covered 74,260 hectares in Spain, above the average for the past 10 years. A fire tornado has formed in the U.S. state of California, which is engulfed in forest fires. The eerie sight was captured on video near the community of La Cresta. The video shows a fire whirlwind several dozen meters high, which are trying to put out with the help of a bulldozer and a helicopter dropping water on the fire. The wildfire broke out on the edge of the Cleveland National Wildlife Refuge, reportedly around noon on August 28. It was dubbed the chaparral fire because the fire engulfed thickets of the subtropical chaparral shrub. Due to the fire threat, local residents had to be evacuated. The fire destroyed more than 5.7 square kilometers of land, as well as 2 structures. 1 firefighter was slightly injured. The fire is being fought by 150 employees of the fire department. Its cause is still unknown. In Spain, there were more than 9,000 lightning strikes. Part of the country flooded. On Wednesday, sudden heavy rains covered part of Spain, causing flooding. The downpour reportedly hit the Catalan town of Alcanar. Locals watched as the earth-brown waters carried cars through the streets of the city toward the Mediterranean Sea. According to Catalonia's regional meteorological service, more than 215 liters per square meter fell in Alcanar between midnight and 2 p.m. Much of mainland Spain is reportedly threatened by the heavy rains. According to the National Meteorological Service, Madrid and other areas of central Spain received heavy rain and moderate flooding overnight from storms that caused more than 9,000 lightning strikes. No casualties were reported. Local authorities urge people to stay indoors and warn of more heavy rains and flooding. Las inundaciones en Venezuela han dejado numerosos muertos y miles de heridos. Fuertes lluvias han azotado Venezuela en los últimos días, causando graves inundaciones y corrimientos de tierra. El gobierno del país ha confirmado la muerte de 15 personas y la desaparición de otras 6 el 25 de agosto. Los estados de Amazonas, Apure, Aragua, Barinas, Bolívar, Delta Amacuro, Mérida, Monagas, Táchira y Zulia, así como partes de Caracas, habrían sido los más afectados. La catástrofe afectó a más de 35,500 personas y destruyó al menos 8,100 viviendas. Los corrimientos de tierra y el desprendimiento de los ríos inundaron los asentamientos de la región del Valle de Mocadillas en el estado de Mérida, causando inundaciones masivas que hicieron volar coches por las calles, cubrieron las carreteras de barro, rocas y escombros, y dañaron o destruyeron viviendas. Se ha cortado el suministro eléctrico en las zonas afectadas. Para hoy, 26 de agosto, se prevén lluvias de moderadas a fuertes en la mayor parte del país, especialmente en el este de Venezuela. The wildfire is raging on Mount Athos in Greece. A devastating fire is approaching the famous shrine. In Greece on Mount Athos a forest fire broke out. In the north of Greece on Mount Athos was sent about 40 firefighters and 4 firefighting airplanes to extinguish the fire, which is spreading due to strong winds. The flames broke out in a forested area near a small village adjacent to St. Anna Monastery, within the residence of the monastic community. Firefighters reported that the location of the fire is remote and difficult to reach. Greece has been engulfed by forest fires. The fire has covered the settlements of Stamatov and Rhodopoli. Storm in the Black Sea. One ship disappeared, another broke in half. Severe inclement weather off the Turkish coast caused incidents with 2 vessels at once. One of them was coming from Ukraine, the other from Russia. Near Turkey, the Turkish cargo ship Kafkamadalar, traveling from Russia, gave a distress signal and then stopped communicating. In addition, the dry cargo ship Palada, which arrived from Odessa, was wrecked. Thus, the Turkish cargo ship Kafkamadalar, carrying a cargo of ferroalloys from the Russian port of Temryuk to the port of Aliağa in Turkey, disappeared. According to the General Directorate of Maritime Affairs of Turkey, the ship gave a distress signal near the town of Eregli, in the northwest of the country. It is noted that it was not possible to contact the ship. To get to him also failed because of bad weather conditions. The General Directorate of Maritime Affairs promised to start search activities with the help of aviation and marine equipment as soon as weather conditions allow. The Kafkamadalar has 12 crew members on board, and the vessel is carrying 1,542 tons of ferrosilicon. The Panamanian-flagged vessel Palada, which arrived in the port of Early from Odessa, broke into 2 parts off the coast of Early in the Zonguldak region. The cause of the accident was a strong storm. The whole crew was evacuated. There is no information about casualties. The ship was carried ashore, where it subsequently crashed into the concrete walls of the port. Judging by the video, the dry cargo ship fractured across the hull.